Hello, OET champions. Do grammar mistakes keep you away from passing OET? Are you tired of getting low scores because of grammar errors in writing and speaking? Don't worry. In this video, I'll share 30 powerful techniques to fix your grammar and avoid silly mistakes. In this way, you can pass OET with confidence. Stay till end because I'll have a bonus secret that will make your grammar super easy for you. I'm Dr. Arshnoor from DR.ARSHNOOR's OET Institute, and I have brought this video to help you to come out of grammar horror and pass your OET test with full confidence. If you have not subscribed my channel, subscribe it right now because these type of videos are going to help you a lot in passing OET. Now let's start the video. I have divided it into 5 sections. And the first section is about mastering basic grammar rules. Again, here I'm giving you 7 points. First point is Fix Subject-Verb Agreement. That means with subject, what type of word is used. For example, she go to the hospital. It is wrong because according to the subject is third person singular. We need to use SES with the subject third person singular. She goes to the hospital. That is correct form. Second, learn the right use of articles. For example, a, and the. And if there is anyone, suppose I'm giving an example, I saw a doctor. Means it can be any doctor. So here we can use a. And if it is specific doctor, suppose the doctor who treated you or the doctor who did your surgery, in that case, I saw the doctor or I met the doctor. Third, use proper tenses. For OET, there is no excuse for grammatical errors, especially the tenses. And any OET candidate needs to have proper command on the tenses, how to use present, simple, past, and future tense correctly. I have made many videos. You can go through that because otherwise this video will go very long. So you can see those videos from my YouTube channel. Fourth, avoid run-on sentences. That means use commas and conjunctions to break long sentences. Punctuation is an important part in OET. And fifth one, don't overuse passive voice. For example, the medication was given by the nurse. Hey, need not to write like this. So you can simply use the active form, the nurse gave the medication. Again here we can use some more sentences to make it accurate. But I'm going to start with the second section, that is writing without grammar mistakes, because writing is most challenging where students make maximum mistakes. And the first one is keep sentences short and clear. Avoid long confusing sentences in OET writing. By this, you will be able to reduce the errors or the mistakes in the writing. Next, use correct prepositions. Again here it is a very critical part in OET or English language. Usually students make many mistakes in prepositions. For the most common is she was admitted in the hospital. Instead of that, to. She was admitted to the hospital. Never use in here. Again, another example I'm giving you. Instead of depend in the doctor, it should be depend on the doctor. And the 8th one is avoid common spelling mistakes. Again, students make the most common mistake, that is receive. And they misspelled it by using RECIVE. Similarly, believe. So these are incorrect spellings. So here you should use RECEIVE. To correct it, you can use spell check tools like Grammarly. Ninth one is use correct punctuation. For example, full stops, commas, and apostrophes change the meaning if you are using it at the wrong place. So, must check it, correct it, and practice it. 10th, don't use informal language. For example, gonna, wanna. So, these are not accepted in OET writing. This is your formal structure and you have to write it in the formal way. You are not writing this letter to your friend or family member. You are writing this letter to a health expert. Fine. Section 3rd. Here, grammar for OET speaking. Again, very crucial part, and in the sequence, it is the 11th tip. Practice speaking in full sentences. Do not use small sentences or one word. For example, instead of giving answer like yes, you should use a complete sentence. Yes, I understand your concern. 12th one, avoid using he do, she do. It is incorrect. Here we should use she does exercise, he smokes. Because the third person singular in present simple tense, this is the most common mistake made by the students. They do not use SES with the third person singular. And similarly, sometimes students make mistake by using SES with the first person, that is I. 13th, use proper modals. Modals are can, could, may, might, should, would. And I'm giving an example. You should take your medication regularly. 14th one, learn conditional sentences. For example, if you take the medicine, you will feel better. It's correct, incorrect. What student do there? So they'll say that if you will take the medicine, you will feel better. It is incorrect uses. Whereas we cannot use double modal in one sentence. The correct uses is if you take the medicine, you will feel better. One, present simple tense, and the another part that is with the will. 15th, fix pronoun mistakes. And the most common is me and my friend. So instead of that, you should say my friend and I. Don't use me, because me is a personal pronoun and it is not correct here. It should be my friend and I. Now let's start with the section 4. And I'm taking here grammar for OET reading and listening. And in the sequence, it is going with the 16th tip. Identify key grammar structures in the passages. Look for sentences, prepositions, and conjunctions. 17th, understand sentence structure. Subject plus verb plus object. For example, the doctor is the subject. Prescribed, it's in the past tense, second form of the verb, and the medication that goes with the object. The doctor prescribed medication. 18th, watch the tricky words. For example, there, they are. And here the example is their doctor is good. It's a possessive pronoun. Where students sometimes make the mistake here also. They are coming soon means they are. It is not dear. 19th, learn common grammar traps in OET reading, such as double negatives. I do not have no pain. So it is incorrect. I don't have any pain. It should be the correct sentence. 20th, break long sentences for better understanding. Read in chunks instead of word by word. Take the group of 3 to 4 words to make proper sense. Now let's start with the section 5. Grammar hacks for OET success. 21 point is use online grammar tools, Grammarly, Hemingway app and Quillbot help correct errors. 22. Practice. Find the mistake. Exercises correct incorrect sentences daily. 23rd. Write and speak in English daily. More practice reduces grammar mistakes. You can use practice or you can converse with your family members, your colleagues, your friends, or at your workplace. 24. Watch English videos with subtitles in the beginning, but it should not be continued in the long term. It helps you understand sentence structures. 25th. Read out loud helps in correcting sentence formation, and you can become habitual of using those sentences correctly while conversing with others also. Now the section 6 is the exam day grammar tips, and be conscious about this. 26th is proofread your writing before submitting. Check for grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors. Many times students can correct many of the errors by themselves, and this will reduce the risk of losing score in your exam. 27th, use a checklist for common errors, subject verb, agreement, tenses, articles, etc. I'm giving you a tip here that when you're practicing for OET writing in the speaking, check where you commonly make mistakes and make a checklist of this. Make these notes in your copy separately on the exam day or the before your exam, a day prior to that. Must check this once again so that it should be embedded in your mind and you should not use incorrectly there. You can check your mistakes and correct this by yourself even. 28th, don't translate from your native language. It causes wrong sentence structure. 29th, stay calm and take your time. Rushing leads to more grammar mistakes. As I've already explained in one of my video about the writing, that you should plan it first. Pre-writing, pre-speaking reduces the risk of losing scores, because when you plan it properly, there is less risk of making mistakes. 30th, always it is practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the better your grammar gets. And the bonus secret here is the grammar fix formula. Step 1, write a sentence in your native language. In the beginning, it should not be continued for a long time. Then step 2, translate it into your English. Step 3, check for grammar errors and correct them. Step 4, say it loud and write it again. This technique helps you think in English and correct mistakes naturally. Otherwise, the best tip is that you should take help from an expert or mentor. Your grammar is not weak, it's just improving. Apply these 30 techniques, practice daily, and soon you will be confident, ready to pass OET. Now go and make it happen. Like, share, and comment your biggest grammar challenge. Subscribe for more expert OET tips. See you very soon with a new video. Till then, happy learning, stay connected, but do not forget to share this video with your buddies and colleagues.